he would be a better person, that he would be more generous. And he was better than his word. He did it all, and infinitely more. To Tiny Tim, who did not die, he became a second father, because he contributed to medical care for the boy. He became as good a friend, as good a master, and as good a man as the good old city knew. It was always said of him that he knew how to keep Christmas well, if men alive possessed the knowledge. And may that truly be said of all of us. Now, in the beginning I talked about the glories of Christmas. Okay? So let's look at how we're reminded of what that is. There are symbols in each of the accoutrements that we associate with Christmas. The tree, ornaments, decorations. And what's a symbol? A symbol is something that reminds us of the whole, like a hologram. We see a thing and the deeper meaning, ideally, should flood over us, whether or not we are conscious of that. The flag, for example, stimulates patriotism and connects us with our sense of political ideals and belongingness and identity as Americans. We may not think all of that when we see the flag, but nonetheless. We select and trim a Christmas tree each year. Okay? What is the tree? The tree is a symbol. It reminds us that the life of God is eternal and is constantly being renewed in us. And this is particularly so in temperate climates, where many trees shed their leaves. Evergreen trees stay green throughout the year, representing the continuity of life and our ability to endure all that the world throws at us. On the tree we have lights. Before electricity, these were candles. How beautifully the colored lights glow, each symbolizing the Christ light, like we have our Advent wreath here. We have colored balls, and the colors represent harmony. You know, almost, our tree there, it has a variety of colors, but it all comes together to look nice. So it represents harmony. We have an angel, and the angel announced Christ to us. You know, angels show up in our lives at the oddest times. We can invite them to show up when we want. Horns, or something that makes noise, reminds us to sing and be joyful. Often we have something that actually makes noise, bells, drums, and often it's bells. For hundreds of years, bells chimed out messages and alerted people within the vicinity of events, time to do things. In the Scrooge story, the bell chimed out the hours, so there's somebody there dinging the bell. Birds, and this is a dove representing peace, peacefulness, and one of the proclamations of Christmas is peace on earth. Strings of beads or tinsels reminds us to smile, because they dip in these smiley shapes. Santa Claus represents the spirit of giving. A star. Okay. Stars remind us what kinds of thoughts to think. We think of the wise men who followed the star to Bethlehem. But the idea is to keep a star in our hearts. Whimsies remind us to be lighthearted, to have fun, and to approach it without too much seriousness. So to wrap this up, may you have the spirit of Christmas, which is peace, the gladness of Christmas, which is hope, and the heart of Christmas, which is love. And that is the whole point of the Christmas carol, the Christmas ghost story, the lesson that Ebenezer learned, that Christmas is about hope, love, and compassion. Indeed, that is the thematic element of many Christmas ghost stories, before and after Dickens' story. and that is the lesson to be integrated and kept throughout the year. We are reminded of it during the winter season because, historically, the cold kept us indoors where we had many opportunities to be reflective and learn get-along lessons with everybody else. We have the tree and the ornaments and other accoutrements of Christmas to remind us of these things, yet we often forget. Like Ebenezer, we sometimes need the reminder of something, sadly, that's truly frightening and gets our attention to bring us to an appreciation of the gifts that we have to give. The gift of ourselves and the sharing of resources, much like our community giveaway yesterday. And for those things that were left, we were packing them up this morning. Some of them are going to go to Spirit of Women, which is a treatment facility for women with addiction issues and their children. We're going to send some things to a program at the VA hospital for homeless women veterans. We're going to send some of it to another charitable organization, so we've got them bagged up to continue this spirit of sharing and giving